Jamal Fernandez here live with manager Sharif of Brandywine's own Seth Mayhem Mitchell. He has a fight coming up April 28th. Marketing-wise, what kind of market is it out there for Seth Mayhem Mitchell? He's a quiet guy, but he's also a killer in the ring. A lot of people are drawn to that, but is there a market out for him? Is he too nice, is what I'm saying?
No, I don't think he's too nice, and I think this indeed is a market for a legitimate American heavyweight contender. I mean, we haven't had a person that has, I think, that much hope and that much aspiration building up on him. I mean, people are really counting on this man right here, who's the not self-opponent, but what many people are saying is the odds-on favorite for the heavyweight title to come back to America. So I think the market is right for a fighter that not only is very fan-friendly. I mean, he brings it. 11 of his last 12 fights have ended in knockouts. So, I mean, people love knockouts. He brings it. He has a high punch quotient, you know? I mean, he stays busy in the ring. I think they like that. But not only that, he's a very decent human being. He's a college-educated man, as well as Shaz Witherspoon. A very community-involved guy, a family man. And, you know, I don't think anything is wrong with the fact that we stole one from football, you know what I mean? Because they certainly get enough from boxing in the past. So, I mean, he has that marketability. Too nice? No, he's just a very cordial, very polite gentleman. But at the same time, you know, his nickname isn't, you know, take it easy. His nickname is Mayhem. So I think that he is definitely primed, you know, to continue to rise and to get the due respect and notoriety that the heavyweight division has not had in years, particularly in America.
With that also said, me, myself, and also the fans have seen Seth has been leading up, and he's not been headlining fights, but you know, he's been leading up to the main event.
Absolutely.
What will it take for him to be a headliner? When will we see stuff in a main event as a main event fighter?
Well, right now we don't have a problem being you know, a co-main on shows like HBO Championship Series. You know, I mean, we're not talking some of the other lesser presentations and venues. So we are okay with that right now. But I think he's a fight away from it, not 2 or 3, but a fight away. I mean, we feel at this point we're stepping up with the Chaz Witherspoon. But at the same time, you know, if we have somebody out there in the top 10 who I believe we are ready now to engage, that could very well be a main event HBO or Showtime event.
Yeah, this is Keith from Roundabout, covering for Ring Magazine. I got a question. With the title shot possibly coming up with one of the Klitschkos, how do you feel Seth's marketability would be to possibly drive the brothers away from fighting in Germany and possibly bringing the fight to the U.S.?
Well, I think it's not just if he, you know, when and if he does, and I believe it's more when he fights a Klitschko. I believe that they're also a part of the lure. The Klitschkos don't get, I believe, the fair share here in America. Of course, they get the lion's share, being able to fill up soccer stadiums in Europe, so why not fight there? But I think both of them, Vitali as well as Wladimir, have said repeatedly they would like to fight in America. So I think their willingness, definitely we'd rather fight here than to go over there. I think that can make that happen, you know, and I think that, of course, is one of those main event shows. We don't have to co-main that. So I think that there is an appetite for that out there as Seth continues to build on his resume, and I also think that the American public would, in many of the large cities, be able to fill up maybe not a football stadium, but certainly one of the arenas, the NBA basketball arenas. Yeah, I think we can do that now. Particularly when he fights for the, say, linear champion, and that could probably be a Wladimir in 2013. I don't think we have to worry about selling tickets for that fight.
Now I got a question that kind of piggybacks on that, where it's talking about Seth fighting in America. What about him? We're talking about the championship, but what about him fighting some of the other top American heavyweight contenders, such as Tony Thompson or Chris Ariella?
No problem with that. I mean, they're all engaged right now. Tony has a fight coming up with Wladimir once again, and I'm almost positive Chris Ariola will fight a Klitschko before 2012 is out. So right now, as I mentioned before, we're open to fight any of the top 10 fighters right now after April 28th. We'll be more than happy to engage Alexander Povetkin, say if he can get by Hasim Rahman. We don't take any cards off the table at this point. Of course, he's still learning the game. He's developmental, and his progression, his learning curve is quite excellent. But at this point, I believe after being able to beat a person like a Chaz Witherspoon, I really think that we're ready to take on all comers.
All right, thank you. Now, here's our coverage with Brother Sharif.
Thank you.